Hey guys, it's Bree. What is up, everybody? Today I have to show you my summer TBR. I am planning to read a ton this summer. Last year, when I first started this channel over the summer, I had a summer TBR, and in that TBR I had 5 books. And of those 5 books, I read 2. Kinda disappointing. But definitely gonna try and up that reading goal a little bit more, because I feel like when I have a bigger reading goal, it makes me want to read more just so I can feel more accomplished. So that is what I'm going to be showing you guys today. So the first book I have to show you that I want to read this summer, and I'm currently already reading it, is A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. I cannot explain to you how excited I was when this book came in the mail. I ordered this from Target, and it was the Target Special Edition. It's the one that has the super special Sarah J. Maas book stamp, and then has the letter to the reader on the inside. It came with this super handy dandy, there's a really bad glare, poster, poster cardboard thing. That is the map of Prythian in the ACOWAR series. And it was colored by Charlie Bowater and, by Kelly DeGroot. So I was so pumped when these 2 things came in the mail. I love this series so much. Like, it's definitely the first book I will be reading / finishing this summer. For those of you who have not heard of the ACOWAR series, first of all, why haven't you heard of it? Second of all, it is a sort of fairy tale retelling of Beauty and the Beast, with the main character named Feyre, who lives with her 2 sisters and her father. Basically, she is kind of in charge of the household. She takes care of her family, and one day she ends up killing a wolf. But that wolf turns out to be a fairy, and it is not okay for mortals to kill fairies. So she gets taken into the world of Prythian over this wall that was created that divides the mortal lands from the fairyland. I mean, are you kind of getting the Beauty and the Beast vibes? Yeah. The next book I have to show you guys was actually the April Owl Crate book of the month, and that is The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli. This is about a 17-year-old girl named Molly who has experience with unrequited love. She has had a bajillion crushes before in her life, but none of them have ever ended up in her favor. She ends up crushing hard and then falling out of them. But then one day her sister ends up getting a girlfriend, and that girlfriend brings along a guy into Molly's life, and Molly's like, yo, what? But at the same time, she knows this nerdy guy, Reed, and Molly is under the impression that she will never fall for this super nerdy Reed because, there's this new guy that'll be introduced into her life. The next book that I have on my summer TBR is Nemesis by Brendan Reichs. Anyways, I really don't know what this one is about. All I know is that it's about a girl named Min who gets killed by the same person over and over and over again on her birthday, I think, every 2 years. Nope, that's it. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know about this book, because already I'm caught on that. I don't want to read the synopsis. It's kind of a crappy way to start your birthday, I guess. It'll be like, wait, was it last year? Oh no, it's this year. I'm gonna die this year. Sounds like it'll be kind of a thriller. The next book I have on my summer TBR is one that I've been putting off for a really long time, but I want to get into it because a really good friend of mine from school recommended the entire series, and that is The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. This is also one of those books that I have no idea what it is about, and I kind of want to keep it that way. But I have heard little spoilery pieces from my friend at school. I only have the first one, but I'm really pumped to get into this. I know that it's about the main character's name is Blue Sargent and a boy named Gansey. And the Raven Boys are apparently a group that Gansey's affiliated with, and they mean bad things. I don't know. I'm kind of getting an outsider's vibe, but I could be completely wrong. The next books I have on my summer TBR are actually by the same author. They are An Ember in the Ashes and A Torch Against the Night, both by Sabaa Tahir. Both of these have actually been on previous monthly TBRs for the longest time. I've been putting them off just because of school and work and wanting to read other books, and I feel really bad about it, but at the same time I don't, because I feel like now I'll actually have the opportunity to to sit down and enjoy them, because I remember I tried reading An Ember in the Ashes immediately after I read Empire of Storms, and that didn't go so well because I was in the largest book slump ever after reading Empire of Storms, and I got to, I think, what was I on? I still have my bookmark in here, 120, and then I was just like, nope. I can't do it anymore. I need to put the book down. I'm excited to start this series, and I want to read A Torch Against the Night because, like, you know, it's just like, it's calling my name. Everybody's talking about how great it is. So if you don't know, An Ember in the Ashes is about our main character whose name is Laia and our other main character whose name is Elias. Laia's brother Darren works for a rebel alliance that works against the empire that controls the government in this world. And one day, Darren gets captured for treason and is taken to the empire. Laia needs to side with the rebels to go and retrieve her brother from the empire, but she meets Elias along the way. He is their strongest and most unwilling soldier. Elias is fighting some inner battle where he knows that what the Empire is doing is wrong and he wants to fight against it, but he's destined for something entirely different. The last book I have on my summer TBR, and hopefully it actually won't be the last one I read, but it's the last one I'm giving myself to read, that is Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. Yeah, I had this one on my TBR last summer, started reading it, got to page 50, and then was like, no. And it wasn't because it was a bad book. It was honestly just because, again, reading slumps, they tend to find me and then like cling to me. But this book is about witches and these two sisters. So Sophia, or Safi, is a truth witch, and she is one of the most rarest witches in the Witchlands. And she has to keep her power hidden, otherwise it could be used against her. Whereas her sister, Assault, we're gonna go with Assault, even though it's not spelt like the actual assault. She is a thread witch, meaning she can see all the threads that weave people's lives together. And basically in this story, Safi and Assault are thread sisters, meaning they are tied not by blood, but by threads. There is a war coming to the Witchlands, and the two sisters just want to live in peace. However, they meet Prince Merrick, who is a wind witch, and a blood witch who can, you know, smell the blood of people, which is like sort of vampirish, which is weird. And basically they have to fight emperors and mercenaries and princes who basically all just want to get to Safi. I think this is really cool. I've already read a little bit of it. They have a really awesome like banter between the two. So I'm excited to see how Susan Dennard puts together like all of the bonds between the people, especially with Iswelt being a thread witch. So there you have it. There is my summer TBR. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books that I plan to read this summer. I think I can get it all done because, you know, my reading schedule will be completely open. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Yes! I am a trooper. That's actually really heavy. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more bookish videos. You can follow me on my social medias. I will leave them in the links in the doobly-doo below. Thanks again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!